Rafael Fiziev against Brad Riddell. Oh man, what a co-main event. Both 10-1. Both ranked in the top 15, aren't they? Are they? I'm not.
Yeah, I think Fiziev's 15 and I think Riddell's 11.
See, what's interesting is that both of these guys have spent a lot of time training in Thailand. They must have bumped into one another.
No, they did. I watched them sparring each other.
Spar, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. It's at Tiger Muay Thai. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that. Fucking hell, what a fight this is going to be. I wonder how they've ended up fighting one another.
Yeah, because I've seen... I think they spoke and they've like on the phone and stuff before this fight and said that whatever happens we're going to be friends after.
And fucking want it. Fucking how dare you take a fight against me?
They're both so like similar as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how similar they are. I think Fiziev's an inch shorter, but they both got the same reach.
Okay. So Fiziev's number 14 and Brad Riddell's number 12.
Okay.
Fiziev to me looks like the slicker striker. He looks like he's faster and he's got cleaner combinations. Brad Riddell looks like that old school banger that he's not quite as pretty in his style, but he's able to read the fight with wisdom and keep himself safe. I know he does a lot of coaching as well, don't he?
Riddell,
Brad Riddell,
yeah.
I don't know. I just think what Fiziev did to Bobby Green and to Moicano.
Yeah, I watched the Moicano fight earlier, and those body, like when he throws, he's got no like load up for those like body kicks and leg kicks. He just whips it out,
bang.
Yeah,
super fast, super torque, really like, what's the word? Like there's a lot of torque in his system. You know what I mean? He's like loaded and ready to fire. And Brad Riddell's he's a bit of a banger. Like he's had some really really good scraps. You know, what was it the guy that trains out of Ross Pearson's gym, Malarkey.
Jamie Malarkey, yeah.
Was that it one of his fights?
Let's have a look.
My fucking internet.
I think it is.
Yeah. He's got that heavy front
Jamie
foot.
Malarkey got a decision win.
Like they were like on their knees punching each other at the end of the fight, if I remember right. He's got coming off a good win over Drew Dobu, who will be a good prep for Fiziev. Mm-hmm. I just think Fiziev's a little bit quicker and a little bit more powerful.
Yeah,
I think Brad Riddell might be a bit too hittable for him. That's my concern.
I think so. I agree. I think Fiziev's. I think it will go the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
I hope it does because I'd like to watch it for 15 minutes.
Yeah. But like you said, I think Fiziev's just a bit quicker, a bit sharper, and I think he'll land more shots to get the win.
He just moves at such a pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brad Riddell's on a good win streak, though, isn't he?
He is.
Like Dober, De Silva, Mustafayev, Malarkey. That's his
7.
Four fights in the UFC and 7 total. Yeah,
it's a tough one.
I love them both. I'm really excited for it, but I just think Fiziev's a little bit sharper everywhere and a bit less hittable.
Yeah.
He does that little drop back senchai.
Yeah, was that against what's his name? Red Mohawk. DeCasey.
Yeah, DeCasey.
Yeah, he was just like kind of leaning back, Matrix style.
Drifting out the way.
Yeah.
Slick striker. That might steal the show, that one. That might steal the show.
But
which way are you going then? You going Fiziev?
I did have Fiziev. I mean, because I watched that sparring. I know it's not really much because it was quite a light sparring as well, but Riddell was always just kind of close in. Wasn't really like backing away at all. But Fiziev was like kind of dropping off, kind of just, reading him a little bit. And I think over the distance, I think Fiziev will land a lot more and get the win. Yeah.
He'll have more space in the octagon than he did in that cage for sure, because that looked like a sort of like a 22 foot cage. It wasn't huge, so I reckon he's gonna have more space to get away from Riddell's pressure, and I reckon he's gonna do enough damage to his lead leg to slow him down, make him heavy on that lead leg, keep his head stationary so he can crack him.
It was funny, those leg shots he landed against Moicano, and Moicano was a bit like ooh, like. Not really, but you could tell they were definitely hurting because he had a massive like lump on his leg after like the first 2.
It's just the amount of torque that he's able to generate. He reminds me of Thiago Alves back in the day. Like when Thiago Alves fought Matt Hughes at UFC 85, and he looked like the fucking Hulk. Like, he was ridiculously muscled, and he always turned these leg kicks over and chopped into him. Rogan always talks about it, about Rafael Alvarez's Thiago Alvarez's low kicks. Very, very slick. Very slick. But Fiziev is just as slick and quicker. I'm going with Fiziev for sure.
Yeah, same.
But I think that might be fight of the night.
Yeah, it is going to be
if it's
great.
a decision, I'll be happy.
Yeah.